Welcome to Storytime with Sonia. This is an actual crime story. It's another where these people need to actually stop the violence. Stop Asian hate, basically, because this is about a story that a lady told me.
Podcast contains adult themes and graphic violence. Listener discretion is advised.
So she said, "Did you hear what happened?" So I said, "No." So she was introducing herself. I was sitting, actually I was waiting in the doctor's office. So she was telling me, she said, "It's so sad that this woman, she was beaten so bad to where the bones in her face was broken in her ribs." And I said, "Oh wow, that's terrible." And she was like, "Yeah, it was actual hate crime." So I said, "Really?" So she said, "Yes, it was an Asian woman. She was an older woman." So I was like, that's just so sad. Now, here is my thoughts on this one. Before I get into here is my thoughts on this. So me and her talking, so I was like, well, I feel that everyone needs to protect themselves. So the lady somehow inserted herself into me and the other woman's conversation. She said, "So you're saying you're promoting violence?" So I said, "Excuse me?" She said, I said, "No. What I said was everyone need to protect themselves. Let me explain to you what's the difference. To protect yourself, meaning that you need to not let anyone harm you. This man went and harmed this woman, broke her bones in her face and her ribs. That's violence. I didn't say go out there and just hurt someone because you felt like it. That is considered violence. It's a big difference." So she just looked at me and she got up and she went wherever she went. But my thing is, I went on to tell the older woman, I said, because it's so unfair that people wants to sit here and hurt innocent people. Whether it's hate, whether, it's just something that they want to do. I do feel everyone needs to protect themselves. Why should everyone have to go around allowing people to actually hurt them because they dislike them or they feel some type of way about them? No, they need to protect themselves. And that was an old lady. That's somebody and there's a big thing of them going around hurting Asian people. Like, they really need to stop the Asian hate. They need to stop all hate, as far as I'm concerned, because not only is they hurt Asian people, they hurting people in general. And like I said before on my old podcast, women, we get it the worst. Because I don't know what is with people who just want to just come along and hurt us. I don't know what that's about. But yes, as a woman, as a human being, I feel we need to protect ourselves. Because it's just getting crazy that these people is just coming along and hurting us. I feel anybody who just want to come along and think they can hurt you need to protect yourself. Because if they have the right to hurt you, you have the right to defend yourself. Because a lot of people be like, oh, and I felt bad for the old lady. She made a great point. She says, I'm at the stage in my life where I just want to live my life and, don't have to feel like I can have to defend myself, which she should. Which everyone should be able to live their lives and don't feel they have to defend themselves. But since we're in a world where we can't live our lives and be happy and do what we want to do, then we have to defend ourselves from the people who feel we shouldn't be here. Because I really don't understand how people feel certain people shouldn't be here? Who gives them the right to say who should and shall not be here? They're not God. But since they want to act like God and decide when they want to take your life, then I say this again. You need to defend yourself. So, no, I'm not promoting violence. I'm saying it to defend yourself. I'm not saying go out here and just go and just say, you know what? I'm just going to go out here and hurt someone. No. But if someone tries to hurt you, defend yourself. But that's my thought on this violent crime. And yes, you need to stop Asian hate. You need to stop hating women. You need to stop hating African American people. You need to stop hating Latino people. You need to stop hating Jewish people, Indian people. And I can't even say that Caucasian people don't hate Caucasian people, because that'd be a lie. People in general who feel the need to hate needs to stop hating. Stop hating people, because no one is God. Y'all are not God. They don't give y'all a right to say who should be here, who should not be here, because there's going to come a time when everybody going to feel that way. There's going to come a time when people going to say, you know what? I feel like if you don't feel I should be here, I don't feel you should be here. And that's sad as humans. As humans, that's sad. We are not animals. In some places, animals could live together, but then they get hungry, so they start eating and fighting each other. And they're very territorial, too. So I don't understand how humans is acting like animals. Being territorial, hating. Are y'all fighting for food? The lion can't come in the tiger's territory. The panda's too black for the leopard. I mean, I'm not understanding. And I'm using animals as to show y'all how ignorant that sounds. I'm using these cats because these cats come in all colors and come in as different. Stop the hate. Stop the hate. Stop the hate. It's really sad. Stop the hate. And the fact that y'all hate the Asians because y'all believe they brought COVID over here. I done heard this silliness. We don't know how COVID. We don't even know if COVID was already here and they just told us COVID was not here. We don't know. None of us know. We always gotta go. The thing I learned in life, you have to go with what people tell you. If you don't know, if you're not there, if you don't have no facts, if you can't prove it, you just gotta go with someone says. So stop the hate. It's just crazy. And if you're not going to stop the hate, then again, like I said, if you're not going to stop hurting these people, I don't care if it's not even hate. If you're not going to stop hurting people, period, then everyone defend themselves. It's just that simple to me. And I'd like to thank you for listening to my podcast. Please give a 5-star review on Speakers, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to our podcast. Please share. If you'd like to leave a comment at sv766752@gmail.com. You can leave a comment here. Go to my website, http://podcasters.com/wordpress.com, son.ia, Instagram, Sonia Santiago, Twitter, Sonia Santiago, Pinterest, Sonia Santiago, YouTube, Sonia Santiago, Facebook, and have a blessed night.